Can't see me, I'm hiding. Just like the fall update. Where the heck is Brewster? Where the heck is Halloween? Where the heck is the next big thing from Animal Crossing? They don't want to give it to us. They don't want it. They want to sit here and act like we don't exist in our awesome Jack-inspired sweatshirt, our fantastic Haunted Mansion hat for the season of spooks. They want to pretend like they're too spooked to show it to us, but I think we're gonna get it soon. I think that new update is coming real quick. So this week's episode is loaded with all sorts of awesome things that could come to the game and make it fantastic. Another list of your fan updates, the dreams that we need in this game to make it supreme. I'm staring at the street lamp thinking, how long am I gonna have to sit here and hum my tunes as I wait for the October moons to bring about Halloween and hopefully some amazing updates. Smash that like button if you guys are pumped for the big one. Let me know in the comments down below which of these ideas you like best. We got such a good group. So many big ones, right? All features that would change this game massively. And if you guys have any amazing ideas of your own, make sure to join our Discord server, Switch Strong. Link in the description down below. It is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, happy place where Flick likes to play. He even smiles on this server. The dude don't ever smile, but on our server, he looks just like the jack-o'-lantern on my shirt. Let's get a quick zoom here. This is a really, really cool outfit. I like this one a lot. I think it's on point. I think it's themed. It's not too crazy. It's just right. And it looks so magical. Just like this idea from Sage T. What if, hear me out. I'm listening, Sage T. I'm all ears. What if Pascal made himself a little raft in the water? It could be like a shop on a raft, and it would maybe visit sometimes, and could be found floating around your island in the water. Okay, so diving is going to get a little bit more dynamic since we've kind of burned ourselves out on pearl hunting and Pascal swim watching. When you go in, he would buy your sea creatures for double the price, like how CJ buys fish for double, and Flick, in the background, shout out buddy, buys bugs for double. And you could sometimes have diving tourneys like you have the bug catching tourneys and fishing tourneys. Okay, so it's bringing diving up to speed with the other animal antics. I like that a lot, and I think a floating raft that Pascal could sometimes put himself upon to maybe sell you stuff, buy stuff, and create reasons to, on different days, dive deep. Because right now we dive deep just because we want to, or I do when the months turn over, which October is coming soon, so stay tuned for that almanac that we're about to post at the end of the month. Otherwise, I don't like to dive. If I'm gonna have a swim party, I at least need floaties. You know how much that means to me, but Nintendo won't do it. How about putting in a pier? Brewster could have a lovely seafront cafe. Katrina could be there telling fortunes. You could also have interactive mini games like whack-a-mole, ring toss, balloon bust, and one for you, Zach, shooting hoops on the basketball range. You could win special DIY. So this is taking the idea of the dock and expanding it into a whole Santa Monica style pier. If you ever been to SoCal, you probably have seen the Ferris wheel, the games, the dudes working out on the beach, the crazy sights and sounds. This one would be a little more tame, which is for the best. I've lived there, trust me. But it would be an extended part of the dock that would bring more space for Brewster, Katrina, and minigames. Maybe it would actually load into a bigger place that kind of, it's like off to the side of your island, like travel this way a little bit, and you'll get to this pier. So it's not an entirely new, hey, we fly to a mystery island. It's not expanding our island. It's just kind of like off the shore, off the screen, but still right there. I love the idea. I've said many times, I don't know if they're going to be able to squeeze more buildings into our currently existing space. Will Brewster have to share shop with somebody else? Probably. Blathers, Nooks, Cranny, it just seems inevitable. The Roost, though, deserves a seaside cafe. That would be so nice. And then they could sell the seafood that has been data mined, and it all comes together. Victoria, I like what you got. You hit the spot. You're singing my song. And now it's time to plot what we're going to do with this guy on Halloween. I need costumes. I really want costumes so much. Do you want costumes? Everybody wants costumes. Now that everybody's here, hogging the spotlight, Animal Crossing Cam says, I wish we could have multiple plots open. Uh-oh. Threatening some of the villagers that are currently taking up my screen space. Like at the beginning of each month, there would be a move-out day. All your villagers would ask to move. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. I'm such a bad village manager. I'm such a bad island host. Everybody wants to move on the same day. This is how friendship is turned into absolute disaster. I don't know if I can stomach this Animal Crossing Cam. Could you? Everyone wants to move out. Like, I love the convenience. You can choose which ones you want to stay and leave. I have so many villagers I want to move out because I already got their photo, but it's annoying. I have to wait for each to move out. Oh, I get you. I feel it. But I don't know if my pretty little heart could handle everybody. Judy! Cranston! Phoebe! Julia! All of them want to leave me. I'm gonna be so alone. You already know I don't have many friends. It's getting to be winter and fall and cold and cuddly, and you want everybody to move on. I don't know. Convenience or comfort? I don't know what I'm taking. That's a good life question. Convenience or comfort? What is more important to you? I probably work a little harder for some comfort. These guys are so dang cute. I can't have them all move out, although that would be convenient to have a move out day where maybe you could pick, or where maybe it was preset that, hey, every month on the 3rd, somebody about to move out, they can't pay their rent, they gotta go, so you know, instead of having to do the really, really maniacal time traveling trying to get someone out, that would be nice. So I like it for that, but I don't Phoebe, don't go! Now things are getting super spooky, but what would be really, really wonderful, probably not for the fall season, but maybe a little bit later on, is if they did, oh my gosh, he's getting so close, they're so adorable. I can't have any of these guys move out. They're all my best friends. Oh, my best friends, really. I mean, you guys are my friends, don't get me wrong. I appreciate, I love you guys' support. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family, be my friend, let's go. It's spooky season, and SebChan01 says they should add more octopi. Here are some designs I made. New villagers, Milo, Pele, and Shelby. And I love Pele so much because he's a soccer ball head. Personality, jog, species, octopus, catchphrase, goal. Love it. Milo talking toxic, Shelby with the sea star. Very cute designs. And I'm so ready for a villager pack. You know that my heart lies with Brewster. You know that the big boy from the skies above with the coffee and the cocoa is what I need. But once that happens, I'm going to have to turn my sights somewhere else. And it's going to be new villager species. And new villagers in general. Like, if they're not going to expand the animal kingdom, then at least double down on what they've delivered already. And I like this idea of Milo, Pele, and Shelby, Sebchan. I think this is fantastic. Which one would you guys want? Milo, Pele, for me, Shelby pretty cute, though. But Pele is such a good idea. I love the ones that kind of mix an idea, a concept, a theme in with the character's identity and their appearance. It's so well done. Pele all the way. Goal. Now this one right here is pretty nifty, and it actually wouldn't impact the game that much, but it would change the world. Maria Ordonez says, this is a bit more of an IRL thing, but it's quite simple actually. Nintendo officially makes KK Slider an official artist on multiple streaming platforms. Yes, girl, I love this. You guys have seen a lot of people or a lot of things like get these like digital, it's been a trend, I don't know what you call it, like they get like digital versions of themselves, right? It's like a AI version of themselves. And I would think that like a similar concept of like bringing KK as kind of a digital AI artist, like he's like a fake but real artist, would be amazing. All of his songs would be on Apple Music and Spotify. You could play every KK song live and air checked, available on streaming platforms. It would be so cool. And it would be a way for Nintendo to really like mix media. They're trying to do that a lot with Mario, you know, the theme park, the movie that's coming. They want to get in Lego, right? Board games. They want to get in clothing. Even like some of the partnerships they've had with brands and Levi's, like they're really trying to merge their characters with more cultural touchstones. And I think this would be awesome to realize KK Slider as an actual artist, and he could have his actual music that you could, oh, that's such a good idea. I love it, Maria. Really cool. And then finally, maybe we could get the iPod app on the phone, the music player app. I've been talking about that forever, and so have so many of you. So this is one that affects real life IRL and in-game. I think it's a double whammy, and I love it. Jiraiya 1969 has an idea that I've never heard. And I always think it's fun because we're 6 months into this game when a brand new idea emerges, something I've never heard even a little smidge of. Nothing similar. Not sure if this has been mentioned before or not. It hasn't. I've never read it. But how about being able to buy a Nook Mile ticket that provides a flyover of your island so you can see it in all its aerial glory, like a chance to really do a circle, a couple laps around your island from the sky. All your villagers would be waving. You could see your masterful terraforming creations. You could spot like, ooh, that corner don't look good. I gotta really fix up that area. I put too much stuff here, none up there. It would give you a new perspective in designing your island to perfection, and it would allow you to relive your mastery, not from the low ground angle, but from up above. You'd basically be a blimp. SwitchForce blimp. And maybe they'd be gluten-free cookies in the blimp. Probably not. I don't think the dodos like gluten-free. I feel like they eat probably just birdseed or something. Maybe a few clams. I don't know. I feel like they're gulping down some oysters. But alas, you could fly above and see your island. That'd be really nice. And it'd be so cool if you could do it with a friend. Finally open up the second seat on the plane boat thing. And then you'd be able to view your mastery. And it'd be a great way also for like YouTubers to add in cool tours and aerial shots and make things much more fun and dynamic. So I'm all about this. I think it's great. I just want Dodo Airlines to expand. It's Brewster, it's new villagers, and then a Dodo expansion is honestly where I think our focus should go. I mean, we know about cooking, and we know we're going to get Jack and Franklin and all that. But Dodo Airlines is the crux of why ACNH is new. They are like the characters that define this game, I believe. They're the new faces that made the most impact. And so that's the area I'd love to see Nintendo focus on next. I think it could be so cool, and there's so much you can do. Let's hang at the airport for this next one, pay a little visit to my boy Auroville. I like this, another Dodo type update from Moon Whisper. I think it would be super cool if there was some kind of special Nook Mile ticket. Everybody wants a better Nook Mile ticket. I mean, I got so many, you got so many. What do we do with them? Where do we go? Oh, don't look at my pockets. I was gonna bring up my pockets, but you can't see them. I'm gonna give some of you guys anxiety. People always say like, Zach, your pockets are always so full. First of all, they're so heavy. How do my pants even hold? But second of all, it's a little nauseating. And it's never organized. But alas, it would be cool if there was some kind of special NMT that would let you go to randomized 5-star islands. I know that we have the Dream Suite. Yes, we do. That's what I thought of. But you still have to type in an address and know the address. It would be awesome if we could just go to random islands. That way you don't know what you will get, and it'd be a surprise every time. So if you could seek inspiration from the cream of the crop, the 5 stars, but it's randomized, that would be so cool. And maybe there would even be filters. You know how we have the search system within Able Sisters in the kiosk? I'd love an island search system where we could type in like city or rustic or kidcore. And then we'd be able to find the islands that match up with those themes. And Nintendo probably won't do it because they're so big on privacy and making sure that you only go where people want you to go. Friend codes are limiting. Dream addresses are cool, but limiting because you have to have it. This randomized system would be so much fun and be so nice to take in an eclectic array of ideas for island building, especially as the seasons turn, or check out Southern Hemisphere players. But I don't think they're going to put a search system into island swapping and hopping because they want to make sure that privacy is the paramount thing that this game offers, and I don't think they want people going to random islands. But it is a really good idea, and I do love it. Boss K gets it. Wouldn't it be cool if Gulliver was a rotating version of Gulliver? You know how sometimes it's like the pirate boy and a regular boy? What I mean by that is every couple of months they switch out this special version of Gulliver and bring in a new one. 1 month he could be dressed as an alien, back in his UFO days. You remember that, right? And have cool space-themed furniture. And the next he could be a cowboy with Wild West-themed furniture. It would also give Gulliver nice and fresh with new limited furniture every couple of months. I like that idea. Now, I don't know how you would interject regular Gulliver, because I think that's a bit of a problem. It's like, where's the OG? But I like this idea of theming Gulliver and not having Gulliver just be the alternate version, but Gulliver is the beginning stages of all the other alternate versions where we do have Gulliver dressing up and becoming different versions of himself to deliver new sets of items, furniture, and DIYs. I think that's so smart. It is a stealthy way to sneak more into the game, upgrade the recipe book, and fill out our houses and islands. I love this. I think Alien Gulliver is the one I want to see, but we could go crazy, right? Jungle Gulliver, right? He could come from anywhere, okay? Under the Sea Gulliver. You got the Wild West Gulliver. I think that's a really good one. Spooky Gulliver, straight from the haunted house. There's so many things you could do, right? So many things. Future Gulliver, ancient times Gulliver, Egyptian Gulliver. There's everything, and it would be so good to have him be the character because he already is involved with, multicultural items and things from different time periods and really traveling the world. He's got the whole shtick of like coming and falling from somewhere. He's lost in all these different lands. It's brilliant, Boss K. One of the best ideas I've seen, and one that I think legitimately could be implemented. Gulliver is great, but isn't that just the tip of the iceberg? Or the beak? I told you this episode was loaded. So many big, bold ideas. Not just one about NPCs, but like 4. And so our final idea comes from Bumpy Thomas W2016. Hopefully those bumps are working out for you. Make sure you get that checked. I really want a secret villagers update, and on certain islands you can find a secret cave behind an island, and then you can trade in 5 Nook Mile tickets at a kiosk to get a secret Nook Mile ticket and give it to Porta, the monkey, who you can find in the cave, and he takes you on the train, but there's no guarantee that you find a secret villager. But when you go back to the train, you go to a different secret island, and some secret villagers are shiny, but some just look really cool. Now, Bumpy Thomas is putting all of the best ideas together. Caves, secret villagers, porter, special Nook Mile tickets, shiny villagers, and it's probably a lot for all of our heads to handle. But the point here is a new mystery island where villagers, special ones, are hiding in caves. You know how we have the campsite at our island, right? And it's a special place where villagers can arrive. What if there was a special mystery island that had a special cave and certain villagers arrived there? Perhaps it could even be themed villagers. We talked about Gulliver having themes. What if there were themed villagers? I would love to see Animal Crossing add like a special reindeer villager for the Christmas season. And maybe you could only get him if you played during that event. What if there were event based villagers. Skeleton villager for the Halloweenies, okay? Zipper's baby brother could show up and be the bunny with the biggest teeth in Bunny Day season. I love this. Porter and the train, be a pretty tiny train if it's going to go around a cave. It sounds more like a theme park ride, but I do love the idea of cave and shiny villagers, man. One day, shiny villagers, you want to do a Pokemon crossover, I'm all about that. I love it. I love these ideas, and I love you guys so much. Where is our update, Nintendo? There's a high chance they bring it to us very, very soon. They've been hinting at it. It's been very, 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 very teased now that Nintendo's officially talked about it, and I think it's happening at any freaking moment. So stay tuned to the channel. Keep your eyes glued to this page. Well, don't glue them. It's probably very dangerous. Just, you could use honey. I think that would wash off okay. But no glue, okay? I'm not advocating for glue. I'm just advocating for Nintendo to drop the update so we can talk all about it. I love you guys. This game needs new ideas. And thank you for supplying so many awesome ones. I'll check the Discord again next week, so make sure to click down in the description below. Join up and let me hear your ideas. Maybe you'll be featured in the next episode of our AC Fan Update series. I love you. I miss you. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart out there. Get ready for Halloween. Jack in the Fall Update. We're going ham as soon as it delivers. Maybe not ham. Maybe more like, what's a spookier food? I guess we're getting close to turkey season. Maybe that's wave 2. We'll go turkey if they talk Franklin. But we're gonna go boom, 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 boom from our hearts to our heads, our eyes to our toes. Our lives will be changed if Brewster does arrive. So fingers crossed. I love you guys so much. Members, special shout out. I'll see y'all soon. Until that time, thanks again. Have a fantastic rest of your day. SwitchForce out.